Hi, it's me. You know what time it is. It's monster time. And today we're gonna answer the age-old question. Is Bigfoot real? So first off, who or what is Bigfoot? The legend of Bigfoot is often shrouded in mystery and speculation. And there are lots of different legends about who or what Bigfoot actually is. According to some accounts, Bigfoot is the direct descendant of one of the first humans, which would make it a human-like creature with characteristics such as opposable thumbs and the ability to walk upright. Others believe that Bigfoot is an ape-like creature that has managed to avoid detection by humans due to its elusive nature and intelligence. However, there is no scientific evidence to support either of these claims, or any others for that matter. Despite the lack of concrete evidence, believers claim that Bigfoot exists based on anecdotal accounts, such as eyewitness testimonies and blurry photographs and videos. There have been countless reports of Bigfoot sightings over the years, many of which have been compiled in books and documentaries. Some of the most famous alleged Bigfoot sightings include the Patterson-Gimlin film from 1967, which shows a large, hairy creature walking through a forest. However, it's unclear whether the footage is authentic or a hoax. And the blurry photos taken by the alleged Beast of Bray Road in Wisconsin between 1988 and 1990. The Beast of Bray Road, by the way, is allegedly still out there. So if you live in Wisconsin, one reason why people might be reluctant to come forward with Bigfoot stories is because they fear being ridiculed or not being believed. This could lead to a significant underreporting of sightings, making it difficult to determine the true extent of Bigfoot's presence. Furthermore, the vastness of the wilderness areas where Bigfoot is said to inhabit could also contribute to the lack of concrete evidence. After all, it is much easier for a large animal to go undetected in a remote forest than in a populated city. Despite the challenges in gathering evidence, there are still a few intriguing leads that have captured the attention of Bigfoot enthusiasts. For example, some research casts of massive footprints that were found in the 1920s and are said to have been impressed upon a hard clay surface. If these footprints are indeed genuine, they would provide strong evidence for the existence of a large, heavy creature capable of leaving such deep impressions in the ground. There's also the alleged 1961 film clip known as the Apataki Bigfoot film, which features a grainy black and white video of a purported Bigfoot sighting in British Columbia. The film's authenticity is debated, but some experts believe the footage does indeed show a previously unknown primate species. There's also Bigfoot DNA. In 2017, two molecular biologists claimed to have analyzed hair samples that were allegedly shed by Bigfoot during a previous sighting, and that the DNA results indicated that Bigfoot may be a previously unknown species of primate. However, this study has been widely criticized for its methodology, and the source of the DNA sample is highly suspect. The truth is, while there have been plenty of reports of Bigfoot sightings and alleged physical evidence, none of it has been scientifically verified. Many of the most famous Bigfoot sightings can be explained by misidentification of known animals, such as bears or humans in costume. And the alleged physical evidence, such as footprints and DNA, has either been debunked or is of poor quality and cannot be verified. But that hasn't stopped people from continuing to search for Bigfoot. In fact, there is a whole community of Bigfoot enthusiasts who regularly go into the woods in search of the elusive creature. They will set up cameras to try and catch Bigfoot on camera, or they will listen for the sounds that Bigfoot is said to make in order to try and locate one. Despite their efforts, however, no one has ever been able to provide conclusive evidence of Bigfoot's existence. I think part of what makes the legend of Bigfoot so appealing is the mystery surrounding it. People are naturally curious about the unknown, and the idea of a creature that has managed to elude scientists and researchers for so long is intriguing. Additionally, the belief in Bigfoot can provide a sense of wonder and excitement to those who believe in it. It can be fun to imagine that there is a wild, untouched wilderness where mysterious creatures roam free. And this belief can also bring people together. There are Bigfoot enthusiast groups and events where people can share their experiences and theories with others who are just as passionate about Bigfoot as they are. But if Bigfoot is not real, why do so many people claim to have seen it? Well, there are a few possible explanations. First, some people may genuinely believe they have seen a Bigfoot, but they may have been mistaken. It's possible that they may have seen a bear, a person in a costume, or some other animal that they misidentified as a Bigfoot. Other people may be intentionally trying to deceive others by claiming to have seen a Bigfoot when they did not. This could be done for attention, for financial gain, or simply to be a part of the Bigfoot community. And finally, there may be a small percentage of people who truly do see a Bigfoot, but they don't realize that they're seeing something that doesn't exist. It is possible that they could be suffering from a mental illness that causes them to see things that are unreally there. So what do I think? I'm sorry to disappoint you Bigfoot believers out there, but I do not think that Bigfoot is real. I think that all of the evidence that has been put forward to prove its existence is either faulty or can be explained by other means. I also think that the vast majority of people who claim to have seen Bigfoot probably didn't see a Bigfoot. However, I do believe that there are probably some people out there who truly do believe that they have seen a Bigfoot. And I don't think that they're necessarily lying or trying to deceive anyone. I just think that they're misremembering what they saw, or maybe they're misidentifying what they saw. After all, it's worth noting that the vast majority of the world's population has never seen a Bigfoot. Yet there are still people who claim to have encountered the creature. If Bigfoot were real and living in remote areas of North America, it seems unlikely that so few people would have ever seen one. Of course, it's possible that Bigfoot is real, but it chooses to hide from humans, or maybe it only appears to a select few. But personally, I think it is more likely that Bigfoot is not real, and that the people who claim to have seen one were simply mistaken. What do you think? Do you believe in Bigfoot? Let me know in the comments below.